With Warrior Stadium, we have a bunch of different struggles. We basically have 7 football teams that need to use this one field or try and use this one field. So we're always trying to balance their games and then getting and keeping the field in the best possible shape we can. Starting with the playing surface itself, which was first put in the late 70s, early 80s, in that time frame. It's lost some of its crown, so water doesn't drain off it as well. So we do get some pooling and some puddling. That causes issue then. If it's raining and we're playing on there, that water's not running off, and the football teams, all 22 guys, are getting in there and they're really rutting it up.
What we're at a point to right now is that the crown originally was a 2-foot crown. Just takes a glance to see that we're substantially less than that now. We're at a point where what we need to do is actually replace the field. So we're talking about ripping the field up, putting in under drainage, repair some drainage issues that we already have on the main lines, and that's why you see a couple of sinkholes there, and then of course recrown.
As superintendent, I see that the need for some of the improvements to the stadium have been things we've been talking about for 5, 6, 7 years. It's really with regards to in its initial phase and discussions around the field itself and just the condition and the age, and the need for us to really amend what we have there and make some improvements. I think the benefit that turf brings to us is the ability to not have to count events. Well, right now we have to be very cautious of how many events we can put on a grass field and particularly into Warrior Stadium. And so our limiting factor right now is green space in the community as a whole. Right now we turn away events such as opportunities with drum and bugle corps or other types of that could be viewed as community events that we just don't have a place where we can host them that would not have an impact on the number of events that we're putting on a grass field.
The field turf and the football field project obviously is going to benefit the football team, but it'll also benefit the physical education students of the high school. Our classes could go outside to use the field.
You know, the stadium, you're talking about 2 7th grade teams, 2 8th grade teams, 2 9th grade teams, a sophomore team, a varsity reserve team, and a varsity team, all playing on that, trying to schedule that. And we don't have a lot of regulation football fields around town. I mean, it's not like, we have like, when you count our youth, 19 to 21 teams. It becomes an issue with the number of teams versus the actual regulation fields. And I know it sounds weird in this community with us being a pretty big football town. Well, this would open up a whole nother area for the community. And again, it wouldn't necessarily just be football. It would be a variety of things. Our Phi Ed stuff, our all the spring sports, all the different things, lacrosse, all have access. And right now, it's just they're really trying to limit it. So what I'd look forward to is just the availability of a field, and we wouldn't be tearing it up. You've got consistency. You're not worrying about, hey, if we play tonight, we're going to wreck the field, and how will that impact down the road when all these other teams have to be on it. I mean, it gives you a little bit of a peace of mind. And what we've tried to do in Wanakee is do things the right way in a variety of areas, whether it's academics or it's athletics or it's just facilities. And I think this is the right thing to do here.